Hey, this is Pierre Dulaco talking. Let's talk about metadata. So, as you can see here, I have a channel with the files, and I have some metadata that are not usual, like sign of status, final review date. So, I just want to show you what the potential is here. So, let's first jump into SharePoint. So, you can do that directly from your post. If you don't know, there's a open in SharePoint here, or you can go in the files and there's a open SharePoint here. Depending on where you are, there's different way to do it. So let's open in SharePoint. And I'm just gonna add a new column, and I'm gonna show you what I can do with this. So I'm gonna, there's different type of column you can add, yes and no questions, and different an image. There's really a lot of different possibilities here. Here I'm gonna make it even more complicated. I'm gonna pick up data coming from another component, another list. So I have a list somewhere in my team. So I'm gonna name it cheese, and I'm gonna use lookup, and so the lookup is French cheeses. And then I can pick up what I want to see. So I want to see the title, and maybe I want to add to the title. Let's see how it goes. It's just let's see if it works. I don't remember what I put in this. So I can save it. I can create a new document. Let's do a Word document. So because let's see what we can do. So how can I leverage? So let's start to. We'll see how we can leverage this. So I'm just creating a document. Um, Going back to the document library. Now I have a document. So how can I add this? So as you can see, I have now 3 columns, and I can edit this in the grid. I can select the cheese. So I can pick up a cheese coming from the list. Hopefully it will work. So I can see all, the cheeses, and it will populate automatically the the other columns that are linked to this one. So let me show you. Let's see if I can find this. Yeah, so let's get out and let's click on here on the link, and here's my list. So it's a simple list with different columns, and so that's how I have managed it. So let's go back to where I was, because there's more to it. So I was here. So now the document is flagged with a metadata, which is coming from a list, and I have several columns coming from the list. Unfortunately, I cannot grab the image. That's a limitation here, but we can grab some text columns. So, but that's not all. Now I'm gonna open the document, and I would like to say, okay, I'm working on the brie here. I want to put a brie. So for that, I'm going to open the desktop. And what you can do in Word, you can include a field that is coming from the SharePoint properties, SharePoint metadata. So let's try to find where this component here. So it should be quick part, then document property, and you see all the property here. So I'm going to put the cheese property here, and now I have the cheese, the brie. Not sure if I can drill down to the other property. Let's see if we have, no, it doesn't. So the property linked to the first one, to cheese, I don't see them. I don't see the department. So there's some limitations here. but still I have access to all the properties that are linked to the document library. And if I want to see those properties, I can go into View, and here I can see, let's see SharePoint properties. And here I can see all the properties. I can even see, and look what happens here. The Roquefort is changing right away. Isn't that fantastic? So you can imagine what you can do. Um, I don't know why this is open several times. So you can set a property directly in your document and change it directly here, and you will see that it will change. So let me go back to my site. So let's put that here, the Word document on the left. Which one is it? Not sure why two are open. So let's see if I change. So I guess if I save the document, it should show Roquefort, hopefully. Or should I refresh? Maybe I should refresh. Nice Roquefort. So that's the power of metadata. It's not only to sort, to have views, um, and filter your document within SharePoint, but also it can impact the document itself, especially Word. And if I come back here, I can see the property here too. So let's be foolish. Let's try to move this. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna say this is this. Then I want this, and here I think this. So if I move here to Shaolei, um, so let's see if it impacts everything. So maybe I need to save the document. It doesn't show right away in Teams, so let's refresh this one just to see if I have a refresh button in the browser that's ND. So I have Shaolei here. Here I have Roquefort, so maybe I can sort and then it will refresh. Yeah. So I need to do something on the UI. But you can see wherever I change the metadata, it will show everywhere. So it's really powerful, and you can imagine a lot of either document management scenarios, use cases, or simple use case like that, where you want to ease the way people are going to enter some information in a document. If you want to help them bringing some information stored in SharePoint actually behind the scene, behind the team. So metadata is very powerful. It can be a little bit complex if you do a lot of things, but take a look at metadata in SharePoint, and the impact in Word and Teams is really powerful. Hope this was helpful.